the king was more partial to the Duke of Albany than to Cornwall.
Well, it did always seem so to us. But now in the division of the kingdom, it appears not which of the dukes he values most.
Is this not your son, my lord?
I've so often rushed to acknowledge him that now I've hardly took. Sir, this young fellow's mother had indeed, sir, a son, ere she had a husband.
I cannot wish to fault undone the issue of it being so proper.
But I have a son, sir, by order of law some year elder than this, who yet is no dearer in my account. And though this knave came somewhat saucily into the world before he was called, his mother was fair. There was good sport in his making. And the whoreson must be acknowledged. Edmund, do you know this noble gentleman?
No, my lord.
My lord of Kent. Remember him hereafter as my honourable friend. The king is coming.
Know that we have divided into three our kingdom, and it is our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strands, so that we, unburdened, may crawl towards our grave. Tell me, my daughters, which one of you can say does love us the best? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love thee more than word can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty. Beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, no less than life.
To thee and Albany's issue be this part perpetual. Now our second daughter, dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall.
I am made of the self-same metal as my sister, and prize me at her worth. In my true heart, I find she names my very deed of love. Only she comes too short. I am alone made happy in your dear highness's love.
To thee and thine perpetual be this fair third of our kingdom, no less in space, validity, and sport than that conferred on Goneril. Now, our joy, although our least and dearest to our love, what can you say to gain a third more opulent than your sisters?
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Hard as this is for me, I cannot heave my heart to say I love you all that leave not out for a husband. Your Majesty, I love according to my bond, no more nor less. You fathered me, bred me, loved me, and I return those duties back as I right fit, to obey you, love you, most honour you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? When I shall wed, he with my pledge shall carry half my love with him, and half my care and duty. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to love my father all. My heart may appear sweet and tender, but my lord, it's young and true.
So be it, my sometimes daughter.
Good, my lord.
Peace, Kent. Come not between the dragon and his wrath. I did love her best, and thought to set my ease on her kind services. Hence away and quit my sight. Albany, Cornwall, and my two daughters' dowers digest this third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her.
What wouldst thou do, old man? Think'st thou that duty shall have dread to speak, when power to flattery bows? Reserve thy state, and in thy best consideration check this hideous rashness. The youngest daughter does not love thee least.
On thy life, Kent, no more.
My life? My life I never held but as a pawn to wage against thine enemy, nor fear to lose it, thy safety being the motive. So, kill thy physician, and thy fee bestow upon the foul disease. Revoke thy gift, or whilst I can bend clamour from my throat, I'll tell thee thou dost evil.
Hear me, traitor, on thy allegiance hear me. 5 days do we allot thee to provision against disaster of the world. On the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If, on the 10th day thereafter, thy banished trunk be found in our dominion, that moment is thy death. This shall not be revoked.
The gods to their dear shelter take thee made, that justly think'st, and has most rightly said. Fare thee well, King. Freedom lies hence, and banishment is here.
I first address to thee, my lord of Burgundy, who with this king has rivaled for my daughter. What is the least you will accept in present dower for her, or forever cease thy course of love?
I crave no more than your highness offers, nor will you tender less.
When she was dear to us, we held her so. But now her price has fallen. She's there and she's yours.
I know no answer.
Will you, with all the infirmities she owes, unfriended, now adopted to our hate, dower to our curse, and stranger to our oath, take her or leave her?
Royal king, election made not up under such conditions.
Oh, then leave her, sir. I address to you, great king. I request that you look a little worthier on a wretch who nature is almost embarrassed to acknowledge.
This is most strange. That she whom even but now is your best object, the argument of your praise.
I yet beseech your majesty that you make known it is no vicious plot or murder or foulness that has deprived me of your grace and favour.
Better thou had not been born than not to have pleased me better.
What say you to the lady, my Lord Burgundy?
Royal sir, grant but that portion which yourself proposed.
Never, I have sworn it, I am foul.
Well, then I'm sorry. You've so lost her father, you must lose a husband.
Peace be with Burgundy. Since that respects a fortune are his love, I shall not be his wife.
Fairest Cordelia, thou art most rich, being poor, most choice, forsaken, most loved, despised. Be it lawful, I take up what's cast away. Thy dowerless daughter, king, thrown to our chance, is queen to us, and ours and our fair France.
Then have her, France, she is thine, for we have no such daughter, nor will we ever see that face of hers again. Therefore, be gone, without our grace, without our love, without our blessing. Come, noble Burgundy.
Bid farewell to thy sisters.
The jewels of our father, with washed eyes Cordelia leaves you. Farewell, our father. Farewell, you both. Prescribe not as our duty.
Let your study be to content your lord.
Time shall unfold what plighted cunning hides, who cover faults, shame them derides. Well may you prosper.
Come, Cordelia.
He always loved our sister most, and with what poor judgment he hath now cast her off appears too grossly.
Tis the infirmity of his age.
The best and soundest of his time have been but rash.
Such unconstant stars are we like to have from him, as they so can't punishment.
Pray you let us sit together. If our father carry authority with such disposition as he bears, this last surrender of his will but offend us.
We shall further think of it.
We must do something, and in the heat.
Thou, nature, art my goddess, and to thy laws my services abound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom, and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother? Why, bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind as generous, and my shape as true as honest madam's issue, why brand they us with base, with baseness, bastardy, base? Who, in the lusty stealth of nature, take more composition and fierce quality than doth, within a dull, stale, tired bed, go to the creating of a whole tribe of fops got between sleep and wake. Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love is to the bastard Edmund as to be legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base will top the legitimate. I grow. I prosper. Now, gods, stand up for bastards.
Kent banished that. France nang apart. This is done on sudden impulse. Edmund. How now? What news?
So please your lordship, none.
Why so earnestly seek you to put up that letter?
It is a letter from my brother, which I have not all read, and for as much I have perused, I find it not fit for your looking.
Come, sir, give me the letter. Let's see. Let's see. This policy and reverence of age makes the world bitter to the best of our times, keeps our fortunes from us till our oldness cannot relish them. If our father would sleep till I waked him, you should enjoy half his revenue forever, and if the beloved of your brother signed Edgar. Sleep till I waked him, you should enjoy half his revenue forever, my son Edgar. When came you to this? Who bought it?
I found it thrown in at the casement of my closet. It is his hand, my lord, but I hope his heart is not in the contents.
Has he never before sounded you in this business?
Never, my lord. But I have oft heard him maintain it fit that the father should be as ward to the son, and the son manage his revenue.
The villain. Where is he?
I do not well know, my lord. I dare pawn down my life for him, that he is with this but to feel my affection for your honour, nor the pretence of danger.
Thank you, sir.
If your honour shall find it me, I shall place you where you shall hear us confer of this.
To his father. Tenderly and entirely loves him. Edmund, seek him out. Insinuate yourself into his confidence. I pray you.
I shall seek him, sir, presently, convey the business as I shall find means, and acquaint you with all.
These late eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good. Events that follow soon after affect us all, though wisdom of mind tells us otherwise. Love cools, brothers divide, friendship doth fall off. In cities and countries discord lies, treason resides in palaces. We see the loving bond twixt families cracked here, son against father, and the king, father against child as he misbehaves. The best of our times past, we now bring disorders that follow us to our grave. And the noble, true-hearted kept to range, banished. His offence, honesty. 'Tis strange.
This is the excellent foppishness of the world, that when we are sick in fortunes, we make guilty our disasters, the sun, the moon, and stars, as if we were villains by necessity.
Now, Brother Edmund, what serious contemplation are you in?
I was thinking what should follow these eclipses. I promise you, the unnaturalness between the child and the parent, the dissolution of ancient amenities, banishment of friends, nuptial breaches, and I know not what.
How long have you been a believer in astronomical?
Come. When saw you my father last?
The night gone by.
Bethink you wherein you may have offended him. Forbear his presence until some little time has qualified the heat of his displeasure, which at this instant so rageth in him that with the mischief of your person would scarcely calm.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That's my fear. Pray you, retire with me into my lodgings, from whence I will fitly bring you to hear my lord speak. If you stir abroad, go armed.
Armed?
Brother, I am no honest man if there be any good meaning towards you. Pray you, away. A credulous father, and a brother noble, whose nature is so far from doing harms that he suspects none, on whose foolish honesty my practices ride easy.
Did my father strike my gentleman for chiding his fool?
Aye, madam.
By day and night he wrongs me. Every hour he lashes out at one or another of us, setting us all at odds. His nights grow riotous, and he upbraids us on every trifle. I'll not endure it. If you go about your duties poorer, you'll find me defending you. Be weary negligent, and if he distaste it, I'll have him sent to my fair sister, who won't give in, she and I being of one mind. Idle old man, that would seek to control that which he'd given away. Oh, fools, truth be told, become babes again, and must be disciplined when they act as this, being delusioned. Remember what I have said.
Well, madam.
And let his knights have colder looks among you. I'll ride straight to my sister to hold my very course. Prepare for dinner.
If I can disguise my accent, as well as my outer appearance, then my good intent may carry through itself to that full issue.
Now is the month of May, when merry lads are playing. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. How now? What's up, back?
Amen, sir.
What dost thou prefer? Oh, what service canst do? How art thou?
I do profess to be no less than I seem. To love him who is honest. To lie not to him that would put me in trust. To fight when no other choice. To at no time eat fish. To hold communion with him who is wise. And I'm an honest fellow. I'm not so young to love women for singing. nor so old to bone them for nothing. Can deliver a plain message bluntly, and that which all we men are fit for, I am qualified in. And with me, diligence is loyal, and the best of wit is my true counsel. I'm good at running, and can mar a good tale in the tent.
Then follow me. Thou shalt serve me if I like thee no better after supper. I have noticed a faint neglect of late. I will come to it. I will talk to my daughter. Ho! Fo! Oh, some sport, huh? Who am I, sir?
My lady's father?
My lady's father! That!
I'll not be stuck, my lord.
Naughty man! Come, sir, arise. I'll show you the differences. I'll wait.
I love thee, fellow. Thy serves me well. His recompense for thy service.
So let me hire him as well.
A wifeful.
Why? For taking sides without a favour. Take my fool's cap. If thou canst waver with the wind, thou gets cold instead. He hath finished, taught his daughters. And must the fed one counter his will. I'd keep my fool's cap if I gave all my living to them. But he that confer with thee to give away all his land is as bitterful as thee. Nanku, 'tis little wet in thy bold crown, beseecheth one to keep the golden one, but gavest you them the rod, and putst down thine breeches. Oh, pleasing uncle, keep a schoolmaster who can teach thy fool to lie before he die. If thou wouldst do, I here would learn to lie.
If thou liest, we shall have thee whipped.
I marvel what kin thou and thy daughters are. They have me whipped for speaking true, and thou have me whipped for speaking lies. Ha! Ta-da!
How now, daughter? Methinks you have been too late or much in the fran.
Thou wert a pretty fellow, only have no need to care for fronting. Thou art a zero without a figure. I am better than thee now, and I'm the fool, and thou art nothing. For you know, uncle, the head sparrow fed the cuckoo so long that it had its head bit off by its young. May not an ass know when the cart draws the horse?
Does any here know me? Does Lear walk thus? Talk thus?
Who is there here that can tell me who I am? Lear's shadow.
Your name, fair gentlewoman?
As you are old and reverend, should be wise. Here, do you keep 100 knights and squires, men so disordered, so debauched and bold, that this our court, infected with their manners, shows like a riotous inn. Be then desired by her that else will take the thing she begs, a little to disquantity your train.
Oh, darkness and devils! Causing I look my train, saddle my horses, I will not trouble thee. I have yet left the daughter.
You strike my people, and your disorder rabble make servants of their betters.
Ingratitude, thy marble-hearted fiend. More hideous when they show us in the child than a single
Pray, sir, be patient.
Detestable vulture. My train are men of rarest breed.
My lord, I am ignorant, as I am guiltless of what hath moved you.
So you may be, my lord. Oh, let's all her mother's pains turn to laughter and contempt, so she may feel how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless daughter. Away, away!
Whereof come this?
Never afflict yourself to know more of it.
My lord, what is the matter?
I'll tell you. It shames me that you can strike my manhood thus. But I have yet a daughter, which I know to be kind and comfortable. And when she hears this of thee, with her nails, she'll flat that wolf his whistle! Oh, ingratitude! Now go! Take it forward!
Do you mark that? This man hath had good counsel 100 nights. 'Tis politic and safe to let him keep at point 100 nights. He may enguard his dotage with their powers, and hold our lives in mercy.
Well, you may fear too far.
Safer than trust too far. What he hath uttered, I have writ my sister. How now, Oswald? Have you writ that letter to my sister?
Aye, madam.
Then take you some company and await a horse. Inform her full of my particular fear, and thereto add such reasons of your own as may compact it more. Be gone, and hasten your return. This milky gentleness and course of yours, though I condemn not, and yet, under pardon, you are much more at task for want of wisdom than praise for harmful mildness.
How far her eyes may pierce, I cannot tell. Striving to better, oft we mar what's well. Goneril!
Acquaint my daughter with nothing that she may know, that she may demand, that comes from this letter.
Yes, my lord.
Oops. My apologies, sir.
Shalt see, uncle, thy other daughter. Will you speak kindly? For she's like that. As a crab apple is a crab. Yet I can tell what I can tell.
What canst thou tell, boy?
Can you tell why one's nose stands in the middle of one's face?
Why?
To put both eyes of either side of face. What a man cannot smell out, he might spy into.
I did her wrong.
And can you tell why a snail has a house?
No.
To put one's head in. Not to give it away to his daughters and leave the horns without a case.
I forgot my nature, the too kind of father.
And uncle, if thou wert my fool, I have thee beaten for being old before thy time. Thou shouldn't have been old till thou hadst been wise. Fool, 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 fool.
lets me not be mad. Huh? Keep me in good temper.
Fools never had less grace in the year, for the wise men are grown foppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are slavish.
Gloucester has informed me that the Duke of Cornwall and Lady his Duchess will be here tonight. Have you heard of no likely wars towards the Duke of Cornwall now, Albany? Not a word. You may do that in time.
Sir, my father watches. Pray, sir, fly this place. Intelligence is given where you are hid. You now have the good advantage of the night. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He is coming hither tonight, and Regan with him. Have you said nothing on his party against the Duke of Albany?
I'm sure it's not a word.
I hear my father coming. Pardon me. In coming, I must draw my sword upon you. Draw. Draw. Seem to defend yourself. Torches! Torches! Fly, brother! Torches! So, farewell. A little blood drawn upon myself will beget opinion of my more fierce endeavour.
Where's the villain?
He stood here in the dark, his sharp sword out. Look, sir, I believe.
Where's the villain, Edmund?
He fled this way.
Pursue him, ho! Go after!
He fled when he could by no means persuade me to the murder of your lordship. When I spoke of how complex and strong was the bond between father and son, and that the gods seek revenge on unfaithful sons, he saw how loathly opposite I stood to his purposes. He drew his sword then, wounding me before he fled. When asked why he would do it, he cried, "O thou unpossessing bastard, dost thou think any would believe one word you said if I disagreed? I deny you, though my very character you did produce. I turn it as a desperate cry, a plot of your making. If thou did bid to gain by my death, those with peace to give would be most dull not to see your motive."
Let him fly far. Not in this land shall he remain uncaught and found. He which finds him shall deserve our thanks. He that conceals him, death. This villain shall not escape. Dukes must grant me that. And of my land, loyal and natural boy, I'll work the means lately capable.
I have heard strange news.
If it be true, all vengeance comes too short which could pursue the offender. How does my lord?
Madam, my old heart cracks.
Did my father's godson seek your life? He whom my father named you Edgar?
Then shame would have it hid.
Was he not companion with those righteous knights that tended upon my father?
Yes, madam, he was of that consort.
I have this present evening from my sister been well informed of them, and with such cautions that if they come to sojourn at my house, I'll not be there.
If he be taken, he shall never more be feared of doing harm. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience doth this instant so much commend itself, you shall be ours.
I shall serve you, sir.
For him, I thank you, Grace.
You know not why we come to visit you.
Noble Gloucester, we must have use of your advice. Our father, he hath writ, so hath our sister of differences.
I serve you, man. Your graces are right welcome.
Where may we set our horses? If thou lovest me, tell me.
I love thee not.
I care for thee not, then. What about know me for?
Who's thou know me from?
Is that
A knave. Right. A base proud, shall-a-lee living son of a mongrel bitch. Draw, you rogue. For thou be night, yet the moon, it shines.
Go away, I've nothing to do with thee.
You come in letters against the king, and take Goblin part against the royalty of her father.
on account of his grey beard.
Speed my great beard. Be you whacked out. Peace, Cyril. But I now have a privilege. Why art thou angry? That such a slave as this should wear a sword who wears no honesty. What was the offence you gave him?
I never gave him any.
Fetch forth the stocks. We'll teach. I'm too old to learn. Call not your stocks on me. I serve the king, on whose employment I will set you. Fetch forth the stocks. There shall he sit till noon.
Till noon, till night, my lord, and all night too.
Even if I were your father's dog, you should not use me so.
Sir, being his knave, I will.
Let me beseech your graces not to do so. I mean, the king must take it ill that he, so slightly valued in his messenger, should have him thus restrained.
My sister may receive it much more worse, to have her gentleman abused, assaulted, for following her affairs.
Sorry for thee, friend. 'Tis the Duke's pleasure. I'll plead thee.
Pray, do not, sir. Sometime I'll sleep out, the rest I'll whistle.
Duke's to blame for this.
I noticed from Cordelia. Most fortunately has been informed of my obscured course. Fortune, good night. Smile once more. Change my luck.
Hiding in the hollow of a tree, I escaped them, hearing they after me. Though all places are guarded well, I can preserve myself if I take the basest and poorest form that ever penury and contempt for man brought near to beast. I'll begin by twisting my hair in knots, grinding my face, and protecting my nakedness by covering my loins with a cloth, shielding me from persecutions of the sky. This country provides me precedent. Bedlam beggars from weak farms that don't miss poor paltry villagers in poverty, but with their prayers enforce their charity. Edgar, I'm nothing. I do not understand why they would depart from home and not return my servant.
Hail to thee, noble master!
Who is it that so much they place mistook to set thee here?
It was he and she. Your son and daughter.
No.
Yes, my lord. When at their home I did commend your highness's letters to them, which currently they read. Me and the other messenger, Oswald, whose welcome I perceived had poisoned mine, being the very fellow which of late displayed so saucily against your highness, having more man than wit about me, I drew. Your son and daughter found this trespass worth the shame which here it suffers.
Well, where is that daughter?
If thou hast been set in stocks for this question, thou well deserved it.
Why, fool?
taught by ants. You learn to expend little labour with little hope. Depend on their eyes. Men do one following their noses. Except blind men. And there's not a nose among 20 that can smell it. That's stinking! When the great wheel begins to wear downhill, like going, lest thou break a limb as it goes. When a wise man gives you better counsel, you may return mine, but mine is for me of being a fool. That loyalist knave that seeks for his own gain will leave thee alone in the rain, will leave thee in the wilderness, but the fool will stay, letting the wise man flee. The one who decides to flee becomes the fool, but this fool no knave you see. We learned you this fool. Not in the stocks, fool.
Refuse to speak to me. They'll sit. I'll fetch me a better answer.
My lord, you know the fiery quality of the Duke.
Fiery? What quality? Go tell the Duke and his wife I'll speak with them.
I have informed them so.
Oh, inform them. Go tell the Duke the King will speak with him. Is he informed them that? Now go tell that hot bloody! No. Come back. Maybe they are not well, but we are not ourselves when nature composes the mind to suffer with the body. Oh, should he sit here? Oh, go tell the Duke and his wife I'll speak with him.
All well betwixt you.
Oh me, my heart, my rising heart.
Yes. Cry good uncle, as the cockney did to the ears when he put them in the pasty line. Was a brother, when pure kindness his horse, but the piece
Oh, you're free. Raven, your sister has baited me with kind tooth and kindness.
I pray you, sir, take patience.
Say, what is that?
I cannot think my sister in the least would fail her obligation.
Oh, curses on her.
Oh, sir, you are old. You should be ruled and led by some discretion that discerns your state better than you yourself. Say you have wronged her.
Ask forgiveness. Dearest daughter, on my bended knees, I beg you vouchsafe me food and bed.
So no more. These are one-sided tricks. Return you to my sister.
Never. She has baited me off my chain, struck me black with her tongue, most serpentine upon the very heart.
Fire, sir, fire!
You knew what I means. Dart your fiery beams into her scornful eyes.
So will you wish on me when the rush moves on.
Oh, never. Regan, thou shalt never have my curse. It is not indeed to stop my pleasure, cut off my train, oppose a bolt against my coming in. Half of the kingdom have I not forgot, which I did thee endow.
Did serve for the purpose?
Who put my mind in the stocks? Oh! This is the slave whose easy follow pride dwells in the fickle grace of she he followed. Out, rascal! Out of my sight!
What means your grace?
Who stops my servant? Raven, beard.
How have I offended?
Who stopped my man?
I set him there, sir.
Oh, you did you?
If, till the expiration of your month, you will return and sojourn with my sister, dismissing half your train, come then to me.
Return with 50 men dismissed? No. Rather than return with 50 men less, I will, with the wolf, the owl, the elements, live in the open air. I will kneel at the throne of that hot-blooded France, begging handouts to keep my base life afoot. My what? A slave to that detested Oswald? Oh, pity, Goneril, my daughter. We'll not see each other. And you are my flesh. Or rather a disease in my flesh, a boil not yet pierced in my corrupted blood. Furthermore, no. I shall not chide it. Shame will come when it will. I will not roar on the gods to call their might. I will stay with Reagan and my 100 knights.
Not altogether so. I looked not for you yet, nor am provided for your fit welcome. Give ear, sir, to my sister, she knows what she does.
What says that?
What, 50 followers? What should you need of more?
Why might not you, my lord, receive attendance from those that she calls servants, or from mine?
Why not, my lord? If then they chance mislack you, we could control them. If you will come to me, I entreat you to bring but 5 and 20.
Return with 5 and 20. Reagan, sayest thou so?
And speak it again, my lord, no more with me.
Then I will stay with thee. 50 does more than double 5 and 20, and thou art twice her love.
Hear me, my lord. What need you, 5 and 20? 10 or 5 to follow in a house where twice as many have a command to tend you. What do you want?
Do not reason with me about need. The basest beggar owes something more than he needs. If a man owes less than nature needs, then his life is as simple as beasts. What need for what you wear? Being warm was the need for these gorgeous clothes, which you know do not keep thee warm. You see, you gods, I stand here a man full of age as grief, at odds with these 2 daughters. Now, if it be you who stir these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not. Teach me to come to tamely bear it. Oh, strike me, noble anger. I will go mad before I weep, or fool seek women's weapons, not to stain this man's cheeks. Oh!
Let us withdraw.
This so. The old man and his people cannot be well bestowed.
'Tis his own blame.
For him in particular, I receive him gladly, but not one follower.
So my purpose.
The king is in a high rage. 'Tis best to give him way. He leads himself.
My lord entreated by no means to stay.
The night comes on. The high winds do sorely rough.
Oh, sir, to willful men, the injuries that they themselves procure must be their schoolmasters.
Shut up your doors, my lord.